everybody, it's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, and I am here with a live video to talk about joining my team during Sale-A-Bration. So during my live on Sunday, I mentioned that I was going to do a second video, and sorry, I look really like washed out. I have my brightness feature on, so sorry if I look a little strange in my face while I'm doing this. So I wanted to talk about joining my team during Sale-A-Bration. And I've actually made a list of 10 reasons why you want to join now, or now can be between now and September 30th, 2021. So I did show the back of the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and I wanted to feature on these two last pages right here, because down in the corner right here are all the bundles that you can get for free. So I'm going to show a couple samples of what is in a starter kit. So what is in a starter kit to start with? It's $125 of any merchandise that you want. So my examples are going to kind of be geared to either somebody who has some things or somebody who wants a big ticket purchase. So I actually had somebody join a few months ago, and she wanted a big ticket purchase. So she got the large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's $120, and the starter kit's $125 of product. So this is great. It comes with the plates that you need to get started. So all the plates come with it, whether you want to cut or emboss, and you can use all the larger size dies and the larger size embossing folders. So of course, the product's $125, and this is only $120. So my $5 item is probably one of the things, I can't believe this is only $5, you guys, a Stampin Pierce Mat. So this is great for your photopolymer stamps. Now I learned on the red rubber, I've been stamping for a really long time, so I don't actually use my mat, and if you watch me live, you'll see I don't use my mat normally for my red rubber cling stamps, but for my clear see-through photopolymer, you need to invest in a $5 Pierce Mat. So that would be your $125 of merchandise. You would actually pay $99 plus sales tax, and you would get free shipping. So I'm going to kind of go like back and forth over the top 10, then I'll go through the top 10 again. But you would actually get to pick out one of the bundles that is free. So the bundle I picked for this starter kit is the Frosted Gingerbread. So you get this cute photopolymer stamp set. It's 11 stamps, and it's great, I think, if you're a baker. And then you get the dies that coordinate, and I'm just going to look really quick. It's 20 dies. So there is a star, an ornament, a bell, a snowflake. Then there's these kind of cool circles and like little peppermint things. So if you're a baker, or I actually have a sample with this card. So let me, I have a couple samples, but not all of them are put together. So here's a swap from Claudia. I do a bunch of different swaps, and that's actually one of the things on my list. So there's an idea of what you could do if you had the designer series paper that matched this bundle as well. So that's option one. Let me switch over to option two, because maybe you have some things you don't want to get the whole large machine, but we actually have a mini machine. So the mini is super adorable, and it, you know, in the catalog it tells you if it coordinates with the mini dies or embossing folders. Again, it comes with all the plates that you need to get started, whether you want to cut or emboss. And I'm sorry, let me just grab this basket here next to me, and a couple things. So for this one, I picked the Nature's Harvest bundle and suite of products, because I thought this is a great neutral. So the designer series paper is 12 by 12, and it's got, you know, some of these are already cut up, so I'm just going to show you really quick. So there's like the yellows, the kind of pinks, and then there's the kind of more like browns and blues. So it's super pretty for fall, but it can be used for other things. So in my 125, I'm going to put the mini machine, which is 60, the designer series paper 12 by 12, that's $11.50. I picked two neutral cardstocks, Basic White and Sahara Sand, to get started. In this example, I'm assuming that you have some inks already. I picked the blending brushes, some ribbon that is in this suite. This is the, let me see exactly what it's called, the Diamond Weave ribbon. So it's super pretty and it's great. I have a couple samples with this. I picked the metallic dots that are in this suite. They come in 3 colors. Some Stampin' Dimensionals so you can pop up your layers. And then you would get for free your bundle. And I think I neglected to say the Frosted Gingerbread is a $48.50 bundle. So that would come totally free after you picked out your 125 of merchandise. You paid the $99 plus the sales tax. So it's over $200 value right now when you join my team by September 30th, 2021. So the Nature's Harvest, this is a cling stamp set, 7 stamps, but the dies are really, I think, what makes this one, and I'm gonna pull them out. There is 8 total, and I love dies that have labels. So these have labels that coordinate with the stamps, and then they have these great floral dies that match. So this bundle, the Nature's Harvest, is $53, so you would get the bundle for free. So let me see what I did with my samples. I had them on my desk here. Oh, they're over here. Okay, I need a bigger desk when I do some of these lives. So here is one, a sympathy with the bundle. And then here is one that I made for a swap with, this is actually the whole entire Nature's Harvest suite of products. It has the embossing folder, the paper, the cork, the ribbon, the bundle, the dots. So everything there. So those are a couple ideas, but I want to talk a little bit about my top 10 reasons. And let me see if potentially I can move some of this stuff out of here while I do that. So reason number 1 is just fun events that we have, and they're all optional to attend, but we have a monthly team meeting, and right now it's hybrid. So you can actually join anywhere in the United States, and if you do not live near me in Northern Mass or Southern New Hampshire, you could Zoom into our team meetings. And that's for anybody. We have people that join from the East Coast, the West Coast, South Coast. So Southern and South Coast, I mean like down south. We have people in Louisiana. We have people on the West Coast that join, and East Coast. So, and we do quarterly events. We just had a quarterly event, and actually one of the bundles that you can get for free is Penguin Place. And these are some of the Penguin Place samples that we made. So I'm just going to show these like really quick. I have a lot to cover, and I was hoping that this would be relatively short. So cute. I think he's my favorite one. Okay, so there's that. And I did that one. So swapping too, we have an optional monthly swap, and I wanted to show some of the samples. We just did a Sale-A-Bration swap, and I just got them all in. This was mine, and I showed it in a Facebook Live video for Sale-A-Bration with the Delicate Dahlias, so you may have seen this one before if you follow me. This was a swap from Sharon in North Carolina with the free Sale-A-Bration paper, Peaceful Prints, which I've actually been featuring that one this week. This was a swap from Cheryl in New Hampshire with the sheep dies and the Counting Sheep stamp set. Here's a swap from Sue in Massachusetts, super cute. And here's one from Chris in Massachusetts. These guys just kill me, they're so adorable. Here is one from Laura I think from North Carolina. So she colored some of the free paper. Here is one from Celine. Super cute with the counting sheep again. I made one and we laughed because we use almost the exact same stuff for our cards. And here is one from Mary in South Carolina with the sheep. The sheep were very popular with this swap. So I think the sheep have been super popular with my customers so far during Sale-A-Bration. So let's see. Oh, PDF tutorials. So one of the perks I give to my team is my PDF tutorials of my events when you sign up for them. So you get the PDF tutorial instructions for free. So just to give you an example, I just held a Halloween stamp camp last week, and it was 4 cards. So here they are really quick from my stamp camp. And then I did a box and a little sampler, 8x8 sampler. So they got a PDF of all these projects. So they could even recreate them. Well, probably not this one, but once you have the measurements, you could recreate them with anything. This is a little tombstone box, so you're probably not going to recreate this for like Christmas, but, and then the sampler, if you follow me, this is the sampler that we did at Halloween Stamp Camp. So again, PDF tutorial for all my classes when you sign up for them is one of my perks. And free shipping. I think I had mentioned this at the beginning, but if you were to place a $125 order in my store, you would pay 10% shipping. So you're going to save $12.50 when you sign up, because your very first starter kit order, you get free shipping. You also get a free paper pumpkin, and oh shoot, I didn't grab it, but I just got my Box of Hope paper pumpkin, and I did want to also mention that that is actually going to be available for the next couple of days, because Stampin' Up! Found that there was a processing error with some of the people that were trying to order them by August 10th. So they've done an extension on that kit. And I'm going to actually put it together and show you what I'm using it for. So I will do that in the next couple weeks. So paper pumpkin, that's one free paper pumpkin in your starter kit. It's a $22 value. You get a 20% discount, and it's for at least 3 months. So it depends on the month that you sign up, but you would get a discount, or if you signed up and joined and shared Stampin' Up! With some of your crafty friends, you would actually make 20% commission on orders for at least 3 months that you're active. And you can read more about the details on my blog at christinestamps.blogspot.com. Then click the Join the Fun tab. There's no penalty to drop. So if you don't hit your target after 3 months, it's actually a little bit longer than that depending on when you join. You can drop with no penalty. So you can pre-order, and that's like one of the fun things, especially when we have a new catalog that came out, like the holiday mini catalog. So this actually came out to customers in August, but we were able to pre-order in July. So that's one of the perks of joining. And the free bundles. So let me just hold them up right here close to the camera. So these are all the bundles down in the corner that are free when you join by September 30th, 2021. So I have some swaps with some of these that I did not make. So I'm gonna try to look really quick and tell you. This one is Arctic Bears. So it's a bundle with the polar bears. This was a swap from Chris in Massachusetts. This one I believe is Christmas to Remember. It is a either Christmas season or Christmas to Remember. One of them has pine cones and holly and labels, and then the other one has sentiments. So I'm going to go through these really quick. Let me get the catalog up and also show you where some of these are, because some of these have the words. And then this one's Whimsical Trees. I think it's called Whimsical Trees. I'm looking. Yes, Whimsical Trees. So it's got the trees, and then it's got like the little cute paper and the sentiment. So let me find The Christmas season and the Christmas to remember are on 66 if you have your catalog in front of you. Oh, and this just shows, okay, well this is fine, this works. This shows you Christmas season bundle. So this is the one that has, nope, I don't like how this looks. So I'm gonna go to the page, which is page 18 and 19, so I can explain it a little bit better. So hang with me, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The stamp set for this one is just pine cones and greenery, and then it's got labels that match. And that one's Christmas season. Christmas to remember has got the words, and then it's kind of got this like greenery and some pine cones with it. So you can see them all on the website too if you log on. If you have questions, you can let me know. So let's see, I covered the free bundle. Oh, Stampin' Up! Events. So there are at least 2 conferences per year that are open to anybody and everybody to go to. There's usually one in the spring that's more local, and then there's one in the fall that is more like national. And right now they're all being held remotely via Zoom or virtual because of the situation that we're still in. Then there's actually more conferences and events depending on your title that you can go to. So fun corporate events. And that leads me to my last one, and I'll do a little recap with kind of like 1 through 10 so you know what they are and post that below. But that's like community. So I have some of like lifelong friendships, and stampers are really like supportive, kind, most of them kind-hearted people. So I don't think I would have those relationships if I did not do this business. And those are like people who, you know, some of my customers that are local, and those are people that I know, I've never even met some of them in person, but they show up every week to watch me on Facebook, on my Facebook Live, or they tune into my YouTube. And a lot of those are not local people that I've ever met. They're just people I've met through stamping, through the internet. I'm in a group called Casing Tuesday, so I meet a lot of people through there. So I would just say it's a great community. So if you like are just having a bad day, there are just always people that are going to be there to support you and encourage you, and we lift each other up through sharing a handmade card in the mail to somebody. So that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. So if you have questions or you want to meet one-on-one to talk about what you want to put in your starter kit, or you just have more questions, if you go to my blog, christinestamps.blogspot.com, and read my benefits on when you click on Join the Fun. And if you have questions about what any of that means, you can reach out to me one-to-one. We actually have a meeting coming up, I believe, this weekend on Sunday afternoon. We normally meet on Sundays at 3 o'clock. So if you're watching this before that and you want to come check out our meeting and come as my guest, that is available for you as well. So I think that covers it. And again, this promotion for Sale-A-Bration of joining and getting one of these free bundles is only going to be available until September 30th, 2021. So I'll put the links below, and let me know if you have questions. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will be back Sunday morning live at 10 a.m. on my Facebook page, Create with Christine, with a creative project for you guys. Have a great week.